So I woke up this morning and I realized that my brakes was frozen. They had frozen overnight. So anyway, I get them unlocked, I'll get them unfrozen, and then I start to driving. And then as I'm going down the road, I see smoke coming from the back of my tractor, and I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, that's just probably the DEF, because I had, well, not the DEF, but the you know, the exhaust. I was like, that's the exhaust, and it's gonna be all right. The smoke is gonna go away. I just need to get, you know, it has to like automatically regen because I have been idling last night. So anyway, long story short, I get the rolling or whatever like that. I see the smoke coming, and I'm like, I'm not worried about it. So this driver passes me. He's passing me. He passed me on the left, and he's like trying to say something to me, and I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to say. So then he picks up his CB, and he's trying to tell me something. Now I'm assuming that he's trying to tell me about the smoke, but in my mind I'm like, yeah, I see the smoke, but I wouldn't think of nothing of it, because I'm like, this happens every, you know, every couple of days when you idle. If you know, if you don't regen your truck, then it's gonna force regen as you're driving, you know what I mean? It's gonna do the little, anyway. So I'm thinking that it's just, you know, exhaust coming out or whatever, and I ended up turning my window downward so I could see my tires a little bit better. So I put my window down, and I see what's it called, sparks. I was about to say flames, not flames, but I seen sparks coming from my truck, and I said, ah! So I pulled over or whatever like that, and I know the other guy, he was like, duh, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But anyways, the moral of this whole story is, it is very important to have a CB. Like, that's the whole point of me making this whole video. It is very important to have a CB, because I mean, if I wouldn't have been paying attention, if that guy wouldn't have tried to say something to me and all of that, who knows what, I mean, my whole tires could have caught on fire. You know, what had happened was, I ended up having a flat that, remember at the beginning of the story when I told you that I woke up this morning and my tires was froze, my brakes was froze? Well, yeah, it came from that. So anyways, they out here right now coming to get me, coming to change my tire, because I'm on the side of the road. But I'm just saying, CBs are very important.